Hello, hello, it's Kitti, proud to be your declutter specialist. Yes, the word spokescat came into mind. That's from an old movie. Yeah, we're in the new movie now. Hello, hello, just figuring out what the lighting is doing. It's very weird here today in Atlantic, Canada. A couple minutes ago, it was so dark that I almost thought, hey, did I lose 6 hours here? Is it almost nighttime? It was that dark, and now the clouds are starting to part. Very, very strange phenomenon, and interesting when you're trying to deal with lighting at the same time. Uh, Hello, thank you for joining and making my day, whoever you are. Looking forward to seeing who you are. Let's tell you who I am. I am Kitti with Declutter the Brain. And what do I do? I'll tell you, entrepreneurs and startups hire me to help them to eliminate their clutter and their overwhelm in 90 days. It takes about that long. Oh, thank you. So that they can focus on making more money in their business and thereby create an amazing life for themselves and their families. And hey, I do believe that physical clutter and lack of focus and concentration are very closely related. That is why I've developed a step-by-step system that basically it has helped me and my clients clear years. Sorry, I got a bit of a thing in my throat. Clear years of clutter. Hello, Sarah. God love you. We're going to be talking about Sarah later on. Yeah, clear years of clutter. The lighting, the weird cloud formations is really kind of screwing me up here. I'll tell you more about that in a minute. Without getting clear years of clutter without getting completely overwhelmed by the process. Now, if you have clutter, you understand overwhelm. I know you do. So if this is speaking to you, well, hello there, stranger Jill. Hello. I was just thinking about you actually a couple hours ago. I think about all my clients. And so if this is starting to say, hey, you might want to listen to this lady and find out a little bit more, you stay tuned, you hold on to that thought, and we'll give you your next steps to take. Yeah, I was just talking about the clouds. Sarah and Joe, I'm not kidding you. 3 minutes to 12, I'm arguing with the lighting, and it was so dark here. I kid you not, it was black. It literally was black out there. I thought, did I lose 4 hours? And now it's light inside of 5 minutes. It's creepy. Woo woo, Halloween time, and that is, of course, what we are talking about. This week we are talking about the ghosts of people past. And what do I mean by that? I mean that when you move into a new place, many times, and it's happened to me, it's happened to my clients, they feel like their house is not their own. They feel like I'm intruding. I don't feel right here. I don't feel that I should belong. And Sarah actually had that experience. Her blog, I believe, the blog that she wrote on this is being published tomorrow. We're just waiting for the final graphic. Looking forward to that, and that is why this week is dedicated to this. And of course, it's 2 weeks before Halloween. Does it get any better than that? No, it doesn't. I don't think so. Anyway, I've got to remember to talk about Declutter the Brain. We'll do that in a few minutes. Let's just jump right into the content, because I don't know if I don't think Jill knows what we're talking about. All right, so anyway, when people leave their home, when they move out, they may move out, their possessions may move out, but their energies linger behind. Trust me on this. I'm sure both of you can relate to that. And that is just tickety-boo and lemony fresh if they were happy, positive people. But if there was friction, if there was illness, anything like that, I tell you, that can cause you not major problems. You're not going to die or anything like that, but you may not be as happy as you could be. So, what you want to know is, You want to identify those problems and then you can correct them. You can't correct what you don't know, correct? Yes? Yes. All right, so you need to be a little bit of a detective. You want to find out about your predecessors, and many times you don't know who was living there before. So I have learned the hard way to ask someone who might know. Now that could be the realtor, and now the person the fellow who the realtor who sells you the house, male or female, may not know, but you can find out from the seller's realtor. What was the vibes in the house? We'll talk more about that in a moment. You can ask neighbors. You might have a nosy Nelly across the street who will be only too pleased. Yes, she will be only too pleased. What is it? Too pleased to tell you the ins and outs and what these people ate for breakfast. Yeah. Apartment managers, that's usually my go-to. I've lived in an apartment for a long time, many apartments. So what you want to know when you're asking these people is, was it a single person or was it a family? Was it a cohesive, everybody was reasonably mentally healthy and they got along, or was it fractured? Okay. Were there arguments all the time? I was in a relationship where there were a lot of arguments. I feel sorry for the people who moved in after us. I hope it all worked out for them. Now, why does this matter? I'll tell you why. Because if you're a single person, you're moving into a place where there was a family of 5, 3 little kids and 2 working adults. That is chaotic. That is a lot of chaotic energy happening, all right? And so you want to be able to calm down those energies. Or if you're a couple and it is in one of my feng shui books, I didn't make this up. If you're a couple that moves into what was previously a disharmonious home, then you're going to want to use a little bit of feng shui and any other cleansing techniques that we're going to talk about, so that your marriage will stay together. I'm hoping you get this, that this is all landing for you. And put in the comments below whether you're watching now or on replay on LinkedIn, Twitter, YouTube, of course. Yes, we'll get to that in a minute. All right, so today, what to do, okay? Curing it, and this is what Sarah did. A lot. Over the night, and today and tomorrow, we're going to talk about ways that you can cure past energies. So see what you think about this. The first thing that you want to do, the absolute first thing is, how people, they'll leave behind, people who lived here, they left behind some very expensive tires. Thank you very much. And that was great. I sold them for nice dollars. But when they were sitting in my storage closet, I'm thinking, wait a minute, this is my storage closet. Do you get it? Oh, hello, Michael. Okay, back to focus. I was just trying to think if there was anything I had to say to Michael. You want to make sure that I felt like the storage closet was not my own until I got rid of those tires. So make sure that any personal items, if they've left behind cans of paint, well, you can use that. That is house oriented. We are talking about personal items. Make sure that all their personal items are out of the house. The next thing you want to do is clean it, top to bottom, scrub. I did that a couple years ago, and I tell you, it's time for me to do it again, because now that I'm in the middle of a name change, of rebranding, I have had this overwhelming urge in the last couple of weeks. Gotta give this place a really good scrub and a good orange oil cure around the house, and give it some extra energy. So when you're moving into a new place, make sure, and I am talking, yes I am, I'm talking about pulling out the fridge, yes, pulling out the stove, all of that stuff, tops of cupboards, everything, top to bottom. Toothbrush if you can handle it. I used to have a cleaning business for 18 years, so I know from cleaning with a toothbrush. Give it a really, really good scrub, or hire someone to give it a really good scrub. Make sure that you clear your entrance. I didn't put that in the print post today, but make sure that you clear your entrance. And that just has a weird feeling of, hello, Pam! Oh, yes, I need to talk to you. Boy, I was thinking about you this morning. I need help, honey. In one particular area. Make sure that you clear your entrance so that your energy can come through every time you're walking through the door. It's your energy, it's nobody else's. So make sure that your entrance is clear, all right? No crap on the front porch or as soon as you walk in your apartment door, okay? All right, so now, what Sarah did in her place, I'm just going to do this quickly, they inherited a cabin, and every time she went there, she just didn't want to go because she didn't feel it was hers. She didn't feel welcome. It was just this weird aura, and of course all the ancestors had long passed away, so there was no real reason for her to feel this way, but she did. So these are the steps that she took. I tell you what, she scrubbed and she painted and she painted and she scrubbed and she jumped onto ladders and she fixed the roof, the outhouse roof, and she stained and she God, what else did you do? She was a busy puppy, and oh, I tell you, made a difference. She's feeling very, very good about that place, and there's more work to do, but Sarah is a living example of past energies and how to cure them. Yay, Sarah. Very proud of you. All right, so if you found this, I know it's a bit of a different kind of video, but if you found it uplifting, if you found it interesting at all, just hit that share button. You never know, there's someone out there in Cyberland that needs a bit of a lift, and maybe they're having exactly the same problem. So just hit that share button. Now, I mentioned this earlier, we are also on YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. And if you, like me, hate scrolling, well, maybe not hate it, but just it bothers your eyes, it bothers my eyes. So maybe it bothers yours. If you don't like that, if you want to be able to, darn it, I want to see this video about that particular subject, I wonder what Kitti has on that, go to YouTube, Declutter the Brain on YouTube, and you will find exactly what you're looking for. There's a song in there, and I'm going to hold back on that. You know me, guys. Yeah, go to Declutter the Brain on YouTube, and you will find what you're looking for. It's a song from the Police. Yeah, okay, you got it, Michael. And Declutter the Brain Facebook group. We want you. We want you to come and join us in our collective effort to get rid of the clutter, so we can just really max out our lives. The link is down below, the bit.ly link, that'll be. Now, also, if you feel like maybe you need a little bit of house cleansing, maybe some decluttering, you're sick of coming home to a mess, you're sick of getting nagged, you're just sick and tired of being sick and tired of your clutter, tell you what, let's jump on a clutter checkup call, and I'll listen to see what your clutter may be costing you in your health, in your wealth, in your relationships, and I'll put together I'll put together a plan that you can take immediate action. Take immediate action on your clutter, and then we can see if we're fit to go further faster in one of my programs. How do you do that? You go to declutterthebrain.com, click the book a call link, and don't forget to gotta have a gift. You can't go away empty-handed, can you? You want to download your 7 easy steps to conquer your clutter, intended as a grounding tool for your declutter journey and beyond. Okay, so tomorrow where we continue on with getting rid of those ghosts. See you then. Thank you so much. Bye for now.